Are Python docstrings and comments stored in memory when a module is loaded? Are Python docstrings and comments stored in memory when a module is loaded? I've wondered if this is true, because I usually document my code well. May this affect memory usage? Usually every Python object has a _doc_ method. Are those docstrings read from the file or processed otherwise? I've done searches here in the forums, Google and mailing lists, but I haven't found any relevant information. Do you know better?
By default, docstrings are present in the .py bytecode file and are loaded from them. Comments are not. If you use Python -o, the -o flag stands for optimize intensely, as opposed to -o, which stands for optimize mildly. You get and use .py files instead of .py files, and those are optimized by omitting the docstrings, in addition to the optimizations done by -o, which remove assert statements. For example, consider a file, foo.py, that has You could have the following shell session. Note that, since we used -o first, the .py file was 327 bytes, even after using -o, because the .py file was still around and Python didn't rebuild/overwrite it, it just used the existing one. Removing the existing .py, or, equivalently, touch foo.py, so that Python knows the .py is out of date, means that Python rebuilds it, and, in this case, saves 123 bytes on disk, and a little bit more when the module's imported, but all ._doc_ entries disappear and are replaced by none.
Yes, the docstrings are read from the file, but that shouldn't stop you writing them. Never ever compromise readability of code for performance until you have done a performance test and found that the thing you are worried about is in fact the bottleneck in your program that is causing a problem. I would think that it is extremely unlikely that a docstring will cause any measurable performance impact in any real-world situation.
They are getting read from the file. When the file is compiled to Pyke or when the Pyke is loaded, they must be available under object._doc_. But no, this will not significantly impact performance under any reasonable circumstances. Or are you really writing multi-megabyte docstrings?
As other answers mentioned, comments are discarded in compilation process, but docstrings are stored in Pyke file and are loaded into the memory. In Pyke files, there are code objects that are serialized with Marshall. Although it's not supposed to be readable, but you can still find something. So why not just see that it is indeed in Pyke file? Output. Where is it referenced in the function's code object? In .co_consts. Output.